Hello over there guys, again welcome back to Code Archive, and this is a learning platform. It is an open source community where you can learn the programming career of your choice. We have various playlists. If you are new to this channel, you can always go and click on the playlist of your interest, and you can follow along with the programming area of your interest. This is the 14th video on Java fundamentals, and in the previous video we had looked at the Java operators, and we looked at the types of all the arithmetic operators, and we had also demonstrated in the code the types of arithmetic operators. In this lesson, which is lesson 14, I want us to look at the concept of the assignment operators in Java programming language. And then in the next video, we will look at the concept of comparison operators and the logical operators. So without wasting time, let me go to the IDE. Let us turn to our IDE and launch it and open it so that we can demonstrate what is the assignment operators in Java programming language. And also, if you find the content useful, please consider subscribing and also sharing with a friend who is interested. And if you want to join our community, then you can just write a comment in the comment section, and we will add you to our team, and then we continue getting the updates. Alright guys, so in the previous code that we had written, we had highlighted, demonstrated the concept of arithmetic operators, and we said arithmetic operators are all those operators that are used to perform arithmetic calculations on numbers. And we have seen that we have 4 of them: plus, minus, addition, multiplication, and modulus. So guys, in this lesson I want to highlight this code and uncomment it. Then we look at the next section, which is the Java operators, which is the assignment operators. So here we look at the assignment operators. In the assignment operators, we have 4 types of assignment operators. We have the equal sign, and then we have the less than sign, and then we have the greater than sign, and then we not really, these are the comparison operators. In the assignment operators, we have this equal sign, which is just one equal, not double equal, and then we have this sign where we have a plus before and then equal, and then we have this sign where we have minus and then equal, and then we have this sign where we have multiplication sign and then equal, and then we have this sign where we have the division sign, which is a forward slash and then equal sign, and then we have this sign where we have the modulus sign and then an equal sign. So assignment operator is used, we've said it is used to assign a value to, a variable. For example, let us look at the demonstration here, and we said that if you declare a variable, for example, int number, and then you say equal to 200. Alright, what you have done here is that you have declared a variable of the type integer, and the variable name is called number, and you have assigned 200 to this variable. You can see here this sign is an equal sign, but in Java programming or in another programming language, it is not an equal. When you put it in this position, it doesn't mean that you are comparing a number with 200. What you are doing here is your assignment. So an equal sign is used to assign a value to a variable. It is not an equal comparison. When we come later to comparison variables, we will see that if you want to compare two values, for example, you want to determine whether 5 is equal to 10, this will be wrong. So what we will do here, we use this equal sign. This is the sign we use to compare the values, but this sign here is used to assign a value to this variable. So here we are assigning 200 to a number. Alright, so let us delete this one, and then we write our fresh code. So we are going to declare a variable called integer, and we call it first number. Let us write it is joined. A variable should not contain a space, so it should be a joined name. So we have the integer first number, and here we are assigning the value. Let us use the value 20, and then we declare another integer value. We call it second number, and we assign it the value 10, for example. Alright, and then we are going to have another variable called integer result is equivalent to 20, or is equivalent to first number plus the second number. So what will happen here is that this computer will pick up a value which is stored in this variable. And what is that value? The value stored in this variable is 20. Then it will add it to the value stored in this variable, which is 10, and then after that it will store the result into this variable called result. Okay, so when we print this result, system dot out dot print line sum is equal to the result, then is equal to the result. Then we are going to see on our console, on the output screen, we are going to see that the result which is going to be printed out is 30. So what we have demonstrated here is the assignment operator, which is this equal sign here. In normal mathematics it is an equal sign, but in computing this is assignment used to assign a value. So when you run this code, then you will see that the value of the result would be equal to 30. Alright, now let us look at this other variable, other operator called, which has got a combination of plus symbol and an equal symbol. So how do we use this? We use this one, for example, we want to come and say that we need to perform addition, and then at the same time we assign that value to this variable. Okay, so for example, let us say we have another value called, maybe let us say first number is equal to first number. So here we are going to perform addition. We put the plus sign is equal to first number, then plus the second number. So what we are doing here, you will see that here we have a combination of a plus sign and an equal sign. So what will happen here is that first it will perform the addition, and then after that it will store the value here. Or maybe we can say we are going to, here instead we just say second number. So let us print the system dot out dot print first number, sum is, and then we say first number. First number. So let us delete this print statement to avoid the confusion. So here let us rerun this and see what will be output. So you can see that we have the output here is 30, sum is equal to 30. So the logic here is that you see we have the first value declared, first number is 20, second number is 10. And then when you look on this line 83, we have said first number plus equal second number. So what we are doing here is that, first of all, before we assign the result to first number, we first add first number to second number, we get the result, and then we assign that result to the first number. So this is a combination of two operations. We add, after adding, then we assign. And what are we adding? We are adding whatever number we have provided here plus whatever number we have provided on the other right hand side. We get the result, and then we assign that result to the first variable here. And then here lastly we are printing that variable out. So I hope the concept is clear. After this live session, I will create a Zoom meeting so that you can be able to ask all the questions. So if you have a question, you can either type it or note it down so that when we meet on the Zoom, you can be able to ask and I can clarify. Now let us look at the next symbol, which is this combination of minus and equal sign. So this one is used to demonstrate we first subtract and then we assign the value. For example, here I want to say int, maybe int result, or yeah, int difference is equal to, we delete this one and just put the value minus here. So we have this, instead of plus, we have the first number minus the second number, and then whatever result we are going to get, we are going to assign it to this variable. And when you print out this, when you rerun this, you're going to see that first of all the computer will subtract first number minus the second number to get the result 10, and then it is going to output this result on the screen. And that's why you can see on the screen here we have the, not the sum, it's supposed to be the difference. Here we have not changed the print statement. The difference is 10. So when you rerun this, it will tell you the difference is 10. Right? So a combination of minus and equal sign is used to perform subtraction and then assignment at the same time. And then we have this combination of this symbol, which is a combination of multiplication and equal. So here this symbol is used to multiply two numbers and then assign the result to the first left variable. For example, instead of putting subtraction here, we can put multiplication sign, and this number, now what will happen here is that the computer will first multiply first number times the second number, and then it will get the result, and then it will assign the result to the first number, the variable called the first number. And we here, when you print the first number, you are going to get the product. So let us say here the product is the first number. So we expect it is going to be 20 times 10, which is going to be 200. So when you rerun this, it will give you the answer there. Alright guys, you can see here on the screen we have the result. The product is 200. So a combination of addition and equal is used to perform multiplication and assignment. And then next we have this combination of division sign and the equal sign. So here, instead of putting division multiplication, let us put a division sign. And here what will happen is that, first of all, this operation is going to first of all divide first number with second number, and then it will get the result, and then it will store the result back. It will assign the result back to this value. And when you print out the result here, which is the quotient, then you are going to get the value, which is 2, because 20 times 10 then is going to give you 2. So when you rerun here, you will see that you have the value 2. Alright, so a combination of these two symbols is used to perform division, and then after that you perform the assignment. Okay, then the next assignment operators is this, which is a combination of these two symbols. We have the modulus symbol, which we said that it is used to find the remainder after dividing two numbers, and then the equal sign. So this one is used to divide two numbers, find the modulus, and then assign that modulus to the first variable, which is on the left side. So instead of division symbol here, let us put the modulus symbol and see what happens. So here let us tweak this value to maybe 25, and we know that 25 divided by 10, we are going to get a remainder of 5. So what the computer will do, what this program will do, is that this program will first of all take this first number, which is 25, divide it by the second number, which is 10, and then it will find the remainder. After getting the remainder, it will assign that remainder to the first number, and when you print out the first number, you are going to get the value of the remainder. So when you rerun this, let us print here and say the remainder is this value. So when you rerun, then you're going to see that the result is going to be, the remainder is going to be 5. So we have the value 5 printed outside here. Alright, so guys, this is all about all 4 types, I think 4 or 5 types of assignment operators. We have the equal sign, which is just used to assign a value to a variable. We have a plus and the equal sign, which is used to perform addition and then assign the result to the variable. And then we have the combination of equal sign and the subtraction sign, which is used to perform subtraction and then assign the result to the variable. And then we have a combination of multiplication symbol and equal symbol, which is used to perform multiplication and then assign the result to the variable on the left. And then we also have a combination of division and equal sign, which is used to perform division and then assign the value to the variable on the left. So this is all about the 4 or the 5 types of assignment operators. In the next video, we will take a look at the concept of the next type of variable, which is the comparison operators. So up to this point, I want us to pause this video, and then we look into the next lesson, which is lesson 16 of this playlist. And if there's any question, we want to create a Zoom meeting so that we can ask the questions, and then we can again come back to the live stream. Otherwise, guys, thanks for joining and listening to the content, and see you in the next video. Also